YouTube. I really like this screen, so I'm going to leave it here for a second while I talk. This is a kind of please help me video. I don't think it's a bad thing for me to ask for help, because if I don't ask for help, then I feel like that's kind of just me being a bit slow, maybe. I don't know. So I'm asking for help, and what I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out some multiplayer replication issues. So if you don't know much about multiplayer, you have to replicate. And so if you don't know about multiplayer, this probably isn't a video for you, but if you want to learn about multiplayer and just goof off and see if you can solve this issue, that'd be great. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to replicate the aim rotation variable in our animation blueprint. So if you know, in our animation blueprint, we have this is going to look a little bit different because I'm trying to get server and client stuff working. But if you don't know, in our animation blueprint, we have something that actually looks like this little segment of code here. And that's to set the rotation of the 3 spine bones smoothly when we look up and down. Now, the reason that this is being set in the player is to just test out different ways to try and get server replication to work. So I will show you what I have and what settings I have for everything, and see if you guys can help me figure out what is going on. So nothing has changed in the equation for setting the spine rotations, but what has changed is I have these 2 custom events. One is server update, and it's a multicast, it's reliable, and then the other one is a client update. It is a run on server, and it is not reliable, although, I mean, technically it is reliable, but the variable isn't checked. And then we have aim rotation, which is not replicated anywhere. And then if I go over to our class defaults, if Unreal Engine will want to load here. Sorry for the lag in the video. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some lag in this video, so I'm sorry ahead of time for that lag. So what we have here is we have always relevant, true, replicate movement, true, net load on client, true, and replicates, true. And then you can just see what I don't have checked, and you can see the name of the variables. The replicated movement, I have round to 2 decimal points on the location. Quantization, and then the velocity quantization, and the rotation quantization is short components. So that's what I have there, and then on the mesh, replicates is set to true. Component replicates is true on the mesh. And then let's hop over to the animation blueprint. So what I have here is I have off of the event called Event Blueprint Animation Update, I have an is valid check, and then at the end of getting the speed and getting the direction, I'm casting to our player, and then I am getting a custom event called Update Server Animation, and on that Update Server Animation, it is setting the aim rotation on the animation blueprint to the aim rotation from the player, where we set the spine rotations. And then after that, I'm also rerunning. That's also where I'm rerunning the server update and client update blueprints based off of, excuse me, if it has authority. So that's what I'm doing. Also, aim rotation, no replication there. If you guys can think of anything that I'm doing wrong, or if you know how to fix this and that you know how to replicate, transform, modify, bone, if you know how to replicate, transform, modify, and bone across and the variable across server to client, I'll show you what's actually happening. It's probably going to be extremely laggy, but I will just try and get a solid frame to show you what's happening. So, the first client freezes, don't ask me why, and none of them are loading. That's great. Oh wait, yes they are. I'm speaking too soon. It's just taking a long time because this computer is not made for graphics at all. I would like to get some input, please. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna walk over here. Don't worry, it's lagging as much on my screen as it is on yours. Okay, so I'm gonna walk over here just to separate myself so that way we know who's who. And I'm gonna look at the other two players, but I'm also gonna look all the way down. Okay, so we are looking all the way down, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tab over to another client, and we're going to go look at him, and we can see that he is in the idle position. No spines have been moved, but my spine still works and I can still move it. It is a little laggy, but I'm working on that latency, and I'm sure that'll get solved with the proper way to do it. But anyways, that would be my issue. If you know, if you're really experienced with servers and blueprints and networking with blueprints, please contact me. Whether you upload something to Imager or your own YouTube page and send me the link, or you email me. Regardless, that would just be great because I would love to get some help out of this so that way we can get multiplayer working for this series. Multiplayer is pretty much mostly or automatically implemented except for the spines rotating, and that's something that we definitely want. So excuse me for the yawns, it's early in the morning. So that is pretty much all that I have for this video. If you once again have the answer, please put it in the comment section below or email me, and I hope to hear from all of you. But thank you so much for watching this video and giving your feedback ahead of time, and I will see you in the next one. Yeah, thanks.